for remarks. I will repeat this one stat real quickly because we've got some new people. This was the first 1-0 game in the national finals since 1987 when Wright State beat New Haven 1-0.
This is a gutsy performance by Mike today. He got it done. I mean, he made Zach Stone's base hit in the first inning stand up, and he didn't have his best stuff today, but he had a great outing and was able to hand the ball off to Jason Long. And Jason's been fantastic all year long, coming out of the bullpen late in the game for us. And there's no pun intended there, but Zach Eckley always finds a way to scare us. He always puts a guy on in the 7th and the 9th inning for putting 7 in the game. But he seems to always find a way to get out too. So I was just proud of our pitching staff today. They did a fantastic job.
Zach, yesterday or 2 days ago, you said that you guys needed to be more aggressive because they throw a lot of fastballs, and maybe you kind of reacted. Today they had a junk man out there. Did that kind of fit more into your, approach, or I mean, how did that, fit into the way you kind of came into this game?
I mean, we were pretty much the same thing. You got to be aggressive right away, and that dude threw a lot of junk. He threw a great game, but he made a couple mistakes, and we capitalized on them, and we went from there. Mike threw a great game. Jason threw a great game, and I think came out and closed it out again for us.
At what point, any of you guys, at what point did you kind of feel like that one run might end up being enough? Derek?
Towards the 9th inning when it was 1-0. It might be enough. Hopefully it would be enough. It kind of killed us when we got in a double play in the 8th inning there. I was a little deflated on our ship a little, but we came out. Zach, even though he walked the first guy, came back and threw strikes again and it held up.
Derek, can you talk about that play where it was you were out the foul ground, you just get the guy at third? It was a pretty long throw for first base.
Yeah, when he threw it, originally should have blocked it, but I just hustled after it. I kind of took a peek, seeing the guy going to third, and my arm's not been feeling too well lately, and I gave it my all and threw as hard as I could. And it might have been luck, I don't know what it was, but it was right there.
I wouldn't call it luck, Derek.
John,
you might have the best arm as first baseman in Division II.
When you have a game that's 1-0, how big are plays like that? I mean, obviously in whatever inning it was, 6th or 7th, you don't know if that's going to be the decisive play. But I mean, to have a play like that, what does it say about your team, and how big is that in the great scheme of this game?
It's huge. I mean, anytime you're playing in an atmosphere like this, and it's win or go home in a 1-0 game, you've got to be the team that makes the plays, and that includes that one. And Central Missouri made a great play there at third base, and it was a heads-up play. It was a fantastic job by our umpire to be heads up there and make the right calls. It was a great job because it confused me, but it was a great play, and that's why these teams are here right now, every single one of us, because we've been able to make plays throughout the year.
Coach, in that 9th inning when you guys had bases loaded, no outs, and then that Perez hits that ball to third, you guys end up not getting anything out of that. How concerned were you that opportunity missed would be the difference in the game?
We talk a lot about momentum on our team, and it's about one pitch, but momentum is a key in baseball, and especially in the college game. And as a head coach, you can't say a word there, but you gotta feel the momentum swing right there, especially when we lead off walking the first hitter. So that changes the ball game possibly for Central Missouri, but Zach Eckley, even after he walked the first hitter, came back out and kept pounding strike zone.
Mike, when you're out there on the mound and you threw a lot of pitches, especially when you're getting to the middle innings and all, are you thinking, is your mindset that this run might be the only one I get and I can't give anything up?
No, I wasn't thinking that. I actually thought our hitters were going to get another one on the board. We had a great opportunity there. The kid made a great play in the field, and so I just kept throwing strikes and trying to get guys out.
Mike, for you, what changed in that first couple innings? You had 5 walks, which is kind of uncharacteristic for you.
Yeah.
But you were able to keep them off the board, escape a couple of jams. But what changed after that because you seemed to work in a rhythm?
Yeah, well, Coach came out and he told me to slow down. I think that was the main thing. I was trying to rush and just get the ball and keep throwing. So we got slowed down, got the mechanics under control, and just tried to pound the strikes in.
Mike, what's it like for you to have the defense that you do have behind you? How confident does that make you as a pitcher?
It's great having the guys that we have defense that you can just see all the gold glove guys we have this year. All you got to do is go below the plate and let them make the plays. Every time they make it, almost every time all year.
John, you talked about the resiliency of this team a couple of days ago. so this is no surprise to you, but does this kind of epitomize what this team's been about? I mean, wasn't a great hitting performance. You know, like you said, his line wasn't that wonderful, but yet it was good enough to get it done.
This team is mentally tough, and there's no question about it. They bounced back all year long. Like I said, the first series of the year we lost 2 consecutive games, and we haven't lost 2 consecutive games since. So it doesn't really matter at this point how many games you lose, you're out. But they found a way to get it done today, and you're not going to have your best stuff every day. You're not going to have guys go up there and swing the bats every day. You're not going to throw every strike you want to throw every day. But the defense has to be consistent. That's one thing that's been very, very consistent all year long, and that's got to be there every single day. And you know, we had a gutsy performance today. It's just it really does epitomize what our team's about.
Derek, I know you want me to ask about your stolen base, but I'll ask about your hits instead. What were you able to do after a rough go of it on Saturday, have a couple better at-bats today, and hit the ball pretty hard? Even that double play you hit into, that was probably your second hardest hit of the game.
Yeah, didn't have that many quality appearances the last game. Just wanted to go out, have a better approach. I shortened my stance a little bit, put good swings on good balls that I saw, and good things happened when you put it correct.
How important was it for you guys, either Zach or Derek, to score the run in the first game, first inning, after going almost 7 innings without a base runner in the first game, to get that run that quick?
That was huge. I mean, it's a big confidence boost when you score in the first inning. You know, you're giving your pitcher a run to work with. You know, there's not much pressure on it from there. And I mean, just trying to swing good pitches, and Derek stealing that bag, beating that ball out was huge for us, because that makes it easier on me. I don't have to try and, overswing, hit a double, put something in the gap, and just get a ground ball, line drive, and score from there.
Hey Mike, you showed some emotion when Coach Shehan came out of the dugout. Can you take us through what you were thinking when you kind of thought you were going to get pulled?
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't really want to come out of the game. I wanted to try to get those guys out. I thought I could get out of the inning. But Long does a great job. I knew he would do the job, so I mean, it was a good choice by the coach.